Good morning, children. In the last class, we have done up to 5th sum in workbook. Today, let us do the 6th sum in workbook. Okay, children, let us do the 6th sum. Compare the given decimal numbers. Given decimal numbers. So, you have already learned about the comparing decimal numbers in textbook. So, let us compare the given decimal numbers. Let us do the A sum. 0.56, 1.56. So, compare means to see which number is big and which number is small. For comparison, we use three symbols: greater, lesser, equal. So, in the ones place, this number is having 0 and this number is having 1. So, 0.56 is less than 1.56. Okay, children. Now let us do the B sum. 1.49, 1.94. In ones place, both the numbers are having 1, and in tens place, this number is having 4 and this number is having 9. 9 is bigger. So 1.49 is less than 1.94. Okay, children. Now let us do the C sum. 19.00, 19.00. So both the numbers are equal. Okay, children. In tens place, both the numbers are having 1. In ones place, both the numbers are having 9. In tens place, both the numbers are having 0. In hundreds place, both the numbers are having 0. In thousands place also, we can assume that both the numbers are having 0. So 19.00 is equals to 19.00. Now let us do the D sum. 25.251, 25.521. In tens and ones place, both the numbers are having same numbers. In tens place, this number is having 2 and this number is having 5. So 25.251 is less than 25.521. Okay, children. Now let us do the E sum. 657.32 is less than 721.89. Okay, children. In hundreds place, this number is having 6 and this number is having 7. So 657.32 is less than 721.89. Let us do the F sum. 2.30 box 2.03. In ones place, both the number are having same digit. In tens place, this number is having 3 and this number is having 0. So 2.30 is greater than 2.03. Okay, children. Now let us do the seventh sum. Now let us do the seventh sum. Okay, children. Now let us do the seventh sum. So answer the following. Answer the following. So here some questions are given and we have to answer them. The first one is 39.46 into 10. So we have to multiply 39.46 with 10. When we multiply with 10, the point moves one step towards right. So 394.6. The answer is 394.6. Let us do the B sum. 22.45 into 100. When we multiply a decimal number with 100, the decimal point moves 2 steps towards right. So the answer is 2245. 2245. Now let us do the C sum. 29.278 divided by 100. When we divide a decimal number by 100, the decimal point moves 2 steps towards left. 2 steps towards left. So the answer is 0.29278. 29278. Let us do the B sum. 48.35 into 1000. When we multiply a decimal number with 1000, the decimal point moves 3 steps towards right. So the answer is 350. 48,350. 48,350. Here there is no third place. For the sake of third place, you have to put 0. Okay, children? Here there is no thousands place. For the sake of thousands place, you have to put 0. Now 27.172 divided by 10. When you divide a decimal number by 10, the decimal point moves 1 step towards left. So the answer is 2.7172. Okay, children. Now let us do the F sum. Okay, children. 952.56 divided by 1000. So when you divide a decimal number by 1000, the decimal point moves 3 steps towards left. So the answer is 0.95256. Okay, children, 0.95256. Now let us do the 8th sum. Now let us do the 8th sum. Now let us do the 8th sum. Okay, children? Add the following decimals. So here some decimals are given. We have to add them. Okay. So add the following. Add the following. Let us do the A sum. So first let us write down the places. Hundreds, tens, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, children. The first number is 35.345 plus the second number is 587.324. Okay, children. First, let us write down the places and arrange the numbers in columns. Let us start adding from tens place. Thousands place. Okay, children. 5 plus 4 is 9. After adding thousands place, let us add the hundreds place. 4 plus 2 is 6. Next, tens place. 3 plus 3 is 6. So you have to place the decimal point. While arranging the decimal numbers in column, you have to check whether the point is in one column or not. Which means that we have arranged the decimal numbers in proper places. Okay, children. 5 plus 7 is 12. 8 plus 3 is 11 and 11 plus 1 is 12. And 5 plus 1 is 6. Okay, children. Now let us do the B sum. Let us do the B sum. Let us do the B sum. Okay, children. The first number is 4,125. First write down the places and then arrange the numbers in columns. Okay, children. 4,125.542. Next, 333.587. So first what you have to do? You have to Arrange the numbers in columns. First you have to write down the places and then arrange the numbers in columns and place the symbol for addition which is plus. After that you have to check whether the decimal point is in one column or not, which means that you have arranged the numbers according to their places correctly. Okay children. Start adding from thousands place. 7 plus 2 is 9, 8 plus 4 is 12, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. So next, first you have to add the numbers in thousands place, next hundreds place, tens place and then ones place. 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9. After adding the digits in ones place, you have to add the digits in tens place. 2 plus 3 is 5. Next you have to add the digits in hundreds place. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then you have to add the digits in thousands place. So the answer is 4459.129. You do the C sum for homework. Okay children, you do the C sum for homework. Now let us do the ninth sum. Okay children, now let us do the ninth sum. The ninth sum is subtract the following. Subtract the following decimal numbers. Let us do the ninth sum. Subtract the following. Subtract the following. Let us do the A sum. First let us write down the places. Thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay children, first let us write down the places and then arrange the numbers in columns. 9999.99 minus 33.333. Okay children, first you have to arrange the numbers in columns and check whether the decimal point is in one column or not. First you have to write down the places, arrange the numbers in columns, put the symbol for subtraction which is minus, and then you have to check whether the decimal point is in one column or not. After that you have to start subtracting from thousands place. Okay children, you can't subtract 3 from 0, so let us borrow. It will become 10 and this will become 8. 10 minus 3 is 7, 8 minus 3 is 5, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9, 9. First you have to subtract the digits in thousands place, then in hundreds place, then in tens place, then in ones place, then tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. Okay children, so the answer is 9966.657. Now let us do the B sum. Now let us do the B sum. Okay children, let us do the B sum. First, let us write down the places: thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tens, hundreds. So, after writing the places, arrange the numbers in columns. 9236.23 and 3443.65. After arranging the decimal numbers in columns, put the symbol for subtraction which is minus. First you have to write down the decimal places. Arrange the numbers in columns, put the symbol for subtraction which is minus. Check whether the point is in one column or not, and then start subtracting from hundreds place. Okay children, you can't subtract 5 from 3. Let us borrow. It will become 13. 2 will become 1. Okay children, 13 minus 5 is 8. 13 minus 5 is 8. You can't subtract 6 from 1. Let us borrow. This will become 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. You can't subtract 4 from 3. Let us borrow. It will become 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 2 will become 1. After borrowing, it will become 11. And 9 will become 8. 11 minus 4 is 7. 11 minus 4 is 7. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So the answer is 5792.58. Did you understand, children? First you have to subtract the digits in hundreds place, then in tens place, then in ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and in the last you have to subtract the digits in thousands place. Okay, children? You all have to do the C sum for homework. You all have to do the C sum for homework. Now let us do the 10th sum. Let us do the 10th sum. Multiply the following. Let us do the 10th sum. Multiply the following. Multiply the following decimals. Multiply the following decimals. Let us do the A sum. Okay, children? 512.25 into 25. Okay, children? First, let us multiply the whole number with 5, then the whole number with 2, and then add both the products. 5 5s are 25. 5 2s are 10 plus 2, 12. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 5 1s are 5 plus 1, 6. 5 5s are 25. 2 is in tens place. Put 0 in ones place. Now let us multiply the whole number with 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. 2 5s are 10. Now let us add both the products. 5, 2, 6, 10, 8, 2, 1. After adding the products, now we have to place the decimal point in the answer. Here we are having decimal point after 2 places. So in the answer also we have to place the decimal point after 2 places from right side to left side. 1, 2. So here we have to place the decimal point. The answer is 12,806.25. 12,806.25. You do the B sum for homework. Did you understand, children? This is the way of multiplying the decimal numbers. You all of you do the 8th C, 9th C and 10th B sums for homework. Okay, children? You all of you do the 8th C, 9th C and 10th B sums for homework. That's all for today's class. Okay, bye.